Welcome to I Am One, where I am one with the Creator and one with myself. We continue our celebration of HooDoo Heritiage Month, and today's card will be the number 5 card, and the person represented on this card, his name is Bishop C.H. Mason. Now, the number card in traditional tarot is the Hierophant card, and the Hierophant card is like the master teacher. And the master teacher instructs you on to remember to listen, to remember to slow down and not get ahead of yourself. It's to remind you to, though you feel like you are learning and you are being enlightened and you are growing in your spiritual walk and in your understanding of who you are and where you are in your path right now, it also reminds you that every now and then you need to listen to somebody. You need to receive instruction. And you need to be humble enough to say, I need a helping hand. Now, Bishop C.H. Mason was the founder of a denomination, a Christian denomination called Church of God in Christ. It's known as a holiness Pentecostal, I don't want to say sect, but how about arm of Christianity, a denomination in Christianity. I used to be a part of that denomination back in the day. And I remember seeing this picture of him in the church that I ended up going to. My family belonged to one an independent church of that denomination, but I ventured out on my own, and I actually started attending a church that was within what they call the brotherhood of the church. And I remember seeing this picture in the vestibule of the church. So when I got this deck of cards and I saw that his picture was on one of the cards, it took me back to when I was a member of that congregation, because I had no idea that the founder of that denomination, that tradition, that sect of Christianity, began as a root worker. Now, he wasn't the only root worker in Pentecostalism or in the Holiness Church, but he was the founder of this congregation. And as the lead teacher, he was strongly grounded in root work and conjure and the term of hoodoo. And he saw he did not see that there was conflict in meshing the two. Now, today the church itself has moved far, far away from that. Far, far away from that. And even the things that they do now, they would not dare call it conjure. They would not dare call it root work. They would not dare call it hoodoo, because they have graduated from that. They have walked away from the teacher. Now, I'm not a professing Christian anymore, but understanding that when I was in that, hoodoo was all around me. Conjure was all around me. Root work was all around me. And we were just too afraid to admit it, because they walked away from the teacher. This card today is reminding us that there are some things that we knew that were not altogether wrong. And while it may have stepped far away from the original, sometimes we need to go back. Not pick up the false teaching, not pick up the twisted ideology, but pick back up the pureness of what we once held and didn't understand. I think that's why I'm so free to come back or come to conjure or hoodoo or root work right now. Not for the Christianity part of it, but for the pure essence of what our ancestors were trying to teach us, trying to get us to understand. And while it may have been cloaked in the notion of Christianity, our true spirituality was there all along. Don't be afraid to go back and pick up the truth. Peel away all the false, peel away all the additives and the so-called preservatives, and go right back to the root. And with that, peace and blessings to you all.